After nearly a year of waiting, Roblox Warrior has made its return for the second ever tournament. After the last tournament's disappointing end, the competitors are looking to get revenge on the course and hope to become the first ever Roblox Warrior. Will any of them succeed? We will find out later. Hi guys, Dikasa here and welcome to the first episode of Roblox Warrior 2. In the last tournament, 40 competitors tried to become the first ever Roblox Warrior. However, there was only one person who was able to make it to stage 3 and his name was Yazan1. He had a near flawless run on stage 3 and nearly cleared, but he suffered a heartbreaking defeat on the flying bar that would end the tournament with nobody becoming the inaugural Roblox Warrior. However, the competitors are back and are ready to take down this course, but this stage 1 course has other plans as it returns with a returning ninja killer and a potential ninja killer. For more information on that, let's take a closer look at stage 1 for more information about the obstacles the competitors will have to face. Stage 1 in the last tournament was a killer as it took out 38 of the 40 competitors who ran it. In fact, 31 of those 38 competitors were taken out by one of the first 3 obstacles. Only one of those 3 obstacles are returning, so we will hope to see more success on this stage 1 course. Let's take a look at the obstacles on this stage 1 course, starting with the rolling hill. Competitors will have to run across 6 logs that ascend at the beginning and descend at the end. The next obstacle is the brutal cargo gate that took out 22 of the 40 competitors last tournament, making it the ninja killer. Competitors will jump onto a cargo net, then climb it, jump inside the gate, then make the jump to the platform. The next obstacle is the brick climb, moving from stage 2 to stage 1 in this tournament. Competitors will climb up the first set of bricks, then jump to the next set, and then climb up the second wall to move on. Up next is the bouncing spider, a modified version of the jumping spider. Jump in between the 2 walls, then maneuver your way across it, and then once you reach the end you must jump onto a trampoline that slingshots you to one of the 2 hanging pillars. Land on one of the pillars, then maneuver your way onto the platform to move on to the returning spinning bridge. Only featuring 4 balls this tournament, competitors will have to run across the rotating balls then move onto the warped wall. Run up the wall and then make a tricky jump to the top of the wall, and then you move on to the returning flying chute. Slide down the chute, then make the jump to the rope and then jump to the net to move on to the final obstacle, the lumberjack climb. Jump onto the wall and then climb up it like how you do on the brick climb, and then once you're up it, walk across the finish line to move on to stage 2. Competitors will have to beat this stage in 80 seconds in order to move on to stage 2. Today, 20 of the 41 total competitors will run the course. Do any of them have what it takes to move on? Let's head down to the course to see the first run of Roblox Warrior 2. Kicking off the tournament will be Naki, a newcomer, and he is running across the rolling hills already. That's pretty bad. He's an up-and-coming member of the Roblox Ninja Warrior community, so it's going to be exciting to see what he can do on the course. And he's off onto the rolling hill, trying to use the logs to gain momentum. Kind of a slow tactic because you don't really need to do that, but it works for him. Now he's onto the cargo gate, the ninja killer from Roblox Warrior 1. Makes a jump to the gate, and now he's onto the brick climb. The brick climb mainly a time waster obstacle. However, this second wall can prove to be tricky. But Naki makes it up, and now the bouncing spider. Here we go. Makes it in. This part can be difficult. Now he makes it to the end. Now he has to make the tricky jump to the pillar he's on. And he gets past the bouncing spider, which can be difficult. Now on the spinning bridge. Naki's at a good pace to clear, using the smart technique, and now onto the warped wall. How quickly can Naki get up it? Makes it up in 1. Now the flying chute. Onto the rope, can he make the jump to the net? Yes, he can! Now the lumberjack climb. He is so close to clearing. Will the first runner of the tournament be clearing stage 1? Yes, he makes it up with ease, and Naki is moving on to stage 2. Fantastic run to start off the tournament. Fast time of 1 minute and 5 seconds. What a run by Naki. Let's get a quick replay. He did not slow down at all since the start of the run. On the bouncing spider, he made the jump to the pillar look easy. And on the warped wall, he managed to make it up in 1 attempt. And after that, there was no stopping him from clearing stage 1. What a great run to start off the tournament. Up next now is Newcomer Kali. It is going to be hard for him to match the success of Naki as he started off the tournament with a bang. Let's see what Kali can do in his first appearance on Roblox Warrior. And he's off now onto Rolling Hill, doing the same technique as Naki, and my camera is seeing some weird stuff right now. and he makes it on to the cargo gate. Makes the jump to the net. Here comes the jump to the gate. Makes it. And makes the jump to the platform. So far the cargo gate proving to be a non-factor. Now onto the brick climb. Makes a jump to the second wall. And he smoothly makes up the second wall. Now the bouncing spider. Makes the mount. Here we go. Here comes the tricky jump here. He makes it. Now here we go. The jump to the pillar. And no, he can't make it onto the pillar, and he falls on the bouncing spider. The first fail of many we're most likely going to see. Up next now is Grant 4424, the first regular of the tournament. In the last tournament, he failed the mount onto the final obstacle, the jumping bars, a heart-breaking failure. So let's see if he can avenge that. Here we go. Countdown 3, 2, 1, and yonk. Here we go on the rolling hill. Everyone doing the exact same technique. And he makes it across now into the cargo gate. Let's see, here we go, jumps to the gate. And he makes the jump to the platform, now the brick climb. No one failing the first 3 obstacles so far. And he's up the second wall, now onto the bouncing spider, stalling a little bit over right there. Makes the mount, here we go, here comes the tricky part. Makes it there. Here we go. Okay, here comes the mount. Can he make it? Yes, he does. Oh, but he jumps and his head smacks on the ceiling and he falls. Man, that sucks for Grant. Up next now is Beam Kirby, and she is letting us know that she is a female. That is great to know, Beam. Alright, please stop staring at the sign. You need to actually stare at the course, please. Here we go. Come on. Alright. And Beam is off on the rolling hill. Everyone keeps jumping up and down on the logs like that will change anything. It won't, so please stop doing it. Now onto the cargo gate. Taking out no one so far, surprisingly. And it won't take out Beam, and now she's onto the brick climb. Lagging a little bit, which is kind of annoying. Here we go on the second wall. And she's up in one go. Now the bouncing spider. And she makes the mount in. Here we go. Here comes the tricky jump. And she misses and she falls right in the water and then leaves immediately. Would have done the same, to be honest. Up next now is Jake the Football 13. He competed in some of the minis and didn't achieve much success in them. But hopefully he will be able to make it through stage 1 in the actual competition. Here we go. Onto the rolling hill, a little too early, but whatever. And there we go, does the smart technique. Now onto the cargo gate. Let's see what he can do. And he jumps and he lands on the back of the net. He has to make it to the front and he can't make the jump. And Jake the Football 13 falls on the cargo gate in an unorthodox way. Up next now is the Blazing Alchemist. We're still looking for our second clear of the tournament. Hopefully he can do that. Here we go. And he's off onto the rolling hill. And he can't even make it to the second log as he falls early on the rolling hill. Up next now is VDXGEY or VDoggy. I don't know how you're supposed to say that, man. If you're gonna spell it like that, like how? Anyways, he's about to take off on the course, and there we go. Onto the rolling hill, going through it at a quick pace. And then now he's onto the cargo gate. Taking his time on the jump to the net, but he's got it. Here comes the jump to the gate. And now onto the platform. Now the brick climb. No one's failed it so far. Speeds up the first wall, now on the second wall. Going up it relatively quickly, now onto the bouncing spider. Has proven to be a deadly obstacle so far. But he's going through it easily right now. Now, time for the jump to the pillar. And he latches on, and now he's onto the spinning bridge. Here we go. Going through at a quick pace right now. And now onto the warped wall. It's looking like he's gonna clear. Up in one, now onto the flying chute. Here we go. Oh, his foot touches the water, but he gets a climbing animation, so I'm still gonna count it. He's still alive, now on the lumberjack climb. He's gotta go quickly. Oh, he misses. Here we go. He misses the top ledge. Oh, and he falls behind the wall. He's gotta get back up there. Come on, go. He's gotta get up on this attempt, and he does. VDoggy clears stage 1. What an amazing finish. That was very close. That could have ended in disaster. But he pushes through and manages to survive to move on to stage 2. Let's get a quick replay of that. On the bouncing spider, he did the mount on the pillar perfectly. But on the flying chute, there was a scare as he touched the water, but he managed to get the climbing animation, so he's still alive. And on the lumberjack climb, it took him 3 attempts, but he managed to make it up the wall in the end. Good job, V-Doggy. Following V-Doggy's run, 6 more competitors took on the course experiencing mixed success. First of them being Ryan Chia 950116, who managed to clear with the fastest time so far in the day. However, after he cleared, he jumped down the pole and then he just left the server for some reason. Very sad. Never came back to run stage 2. Up next was Longshot Arrow 77, who failed on the cargo gate last tournament but made it to the bouncing spider this time, only to just fail on the jump to the tiny ledge. Up next was Stavo Fur, who managed to make it past the rolling hill, but he only got 2/3 of the way through the cargo gate as he failed the jump to the platform after he made it to the gate. Then following him was Pikachu Kid 819, who failed the unstable pillars last tournament. However, this time he couldn't even make it to the second log on the rolling hill. Up next was the Rio Bashbach 1, who became the first victim of the brick climb, as once he made it to the second wall, he made it to the second brick, but then missed the third brick and plummeted to his doom. And after him was rwthegamert, who also failed the brick climb. He struggled to get up to the third brick, and then he just fell into the water. Will anyone else join the 3 competitors who cleared stage 1 onto stage 2? Up next now is Deluxe Dimer, and as you can see, he thinks he's gonna fail the first obstacle. So as you can tell, he is very confident in his abilities to finish this course. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and he is off. Here we go, onto the rolling hill. And here we go, and he beats the first obstacle, already surpassing his expectations. Now onto the cargo gate. Here we go, there we go, he's through it. Now the brick climb. Taking out a couple people in a row. Let's see if Deluxe Dimer will fail it too. Oh, he misses the third brick and nearly falls. Oh, he's struggling to make it up there. There we go, he's there. And now moves on to the bouncing spider. That's gonna hurt his time a little bit. He's really got to speed through now. And here we go, makes the tricky jump there. Now time to mount. He picks to go on the left side. Oh, he makes it on, then jumps immediately. Oh my goodness. Oh, he goes on the top of the pillar. Come on, he's still got this. And oh, he falls off the pillar and he's done on the bouncing spider. Man, let's get a quick replay of that. Let's watch what happens on the bouncing spider. So he gets on the pillar and then jumps immediately, which causes it to start shaking uncontrollably. He has a close call right there as he almost slips off. He then jumps to the top of the pillar. The pillar is still shaking quite rapidly. And after he recollects himself, the pillar is just shaking too much for him to stay on, and he falls on the bouncing spider. Up next now is American Ninja Warrior 3. The cargo gate and the bouncing spider have been taking out quite a few people today. Let's see if Wario will manage to not be a victim of one of those 2 obstacles. Here we go, onto the rolling hill, going through it smoothly, and makes it across now the cargo gate. Here we go, climbing up the net, and oh, almost undershoots the jump to the gate. Now into the brick climb, and smacks his head on the brick repeatedly. Not exactly good for your health there. And here we go. Oh, he smacks his head on the top brick as well. Man, that's gotta not feel good. Now the bouncing spider. Here we go. Oh, he can't even mount inside the wall. He probably thought the trampoline would boost him. The trampoline doesn't do that. Up next now is Ekardus, a newcomer on this course, but definitely a veteran of the Ninja Warrior community. He's competed in many tournaments of Ninja Warrior of Roblox, hasn't found that much success in them, but he still competed in them, alright. And here we go. He is off on the course onto the rolling hill. Going a little bit slowly on it, being a little cautious, but he makes it through. Now onto the cargo gate. There you go. Makes the jump to the gate and makes the jump to the platform. Now onto the brick climb. Making it up the first wall quickly. Now onto the second wall. And there you go. Oh! He falls off the 4th brick onto the bottom. Oh! He falls again! He's really struggling on the brick climb. He misses the top brick again and he's finally up. A lot of time wasted on the brick climb. Now into the bouncing spider. He's really got to pick up the pace now. And oh, he can't make the jump to the tiny ledge and Ekardus falls on the bouncing spider. Up next now is Newcomer. Reality is awesome and he is pumped up to run the course. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Onto the rolling hill. Stopping on the middle. You don't really want to do that. That's just precious time wasted. Went a little slowly through the rolling hill. Now into the cargo gate. Oh, he's going with the front technique and it works. Haven't seen much of that today. Now on the brick climb. Oh, he can't even make it to the third brick of the first wall. That's not good, but he makes it up the second time. Here we go. And he is up smoothly. Now on the bouncing spider. And here we go. Oh, he makes the same mistake as Wario. And he fails the mount onto the bouncing spider. Up next now is Newcomer Black Angle. Let's see how well she can do. Not that much success throughout the latter half of the video. No one's even gotten past the bouncing spider. Here we go. She is now onto the rolling hill. And she can't even make it to the second log. That's a bad way to fall. And now here comes XX Corin XX. You know, I'm just going to refer to you as Corin throughout the entire run. I don't feel like saying X 4 times, dude. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And starting at the back of the platform. Here we go on the rolling hill. Oh, makes it slightly further than Angle, but he still falls early on the rolling hill. So far, 19 out of the 41 total competitors have ran today. Out of those 19, only 3 of them have cleared and are moving on to Stage 2. We are now down to our final runner of the day. Will he clear and move on to Stage 2? Let's head down to the course to find out. And the final runner of the day is Sheepeto. And as you can tell, he is very confident in his abilities as he thinks he is going to die on the course. Hopefully he doesn't actually die though. And here we go. He competed in Roblox Warrior 1 and fell on the unstable pillars, which was pretty disappointing in my opinion, as he had a world record on stage 1. I believe it was like 54 seconds or so. Yeah, he was a really strong competitor heading into the tournament, and then he just fell on the unstable pillars. Meanwhile, he is blazing through this course right now onto the second wall of the brick climb. 20 seconds and already onto the bouncing spider. Here we go. And he's gonna skip a ledge. Wow, he is going fast. And now here we go onto the pillar, and he beats the bouncing spider now onto the spinning bridge. Here we go, going at a very fast time, on pace to beat Ryan Chien's time right now. Here we go onto the warped wall. 45 seconds, and he is struggling to get up the wall. My goodness. Oh, he's having trouble. There we go, he's up it. It doesn't look like he's going to get the fastest time, but he's still on pace to clear. He goes on the supports. You are allowed to do that, and he makes it to the final obstacle, the lumberjack climb. How quickly can he get up it? Come on, he's so close. And he's done it. He's beaten the lumberjack climb, and he's moving on to stage 2. A absolutely great performance from Sheepeto as he rebounds from his fail in Roblox Warrior 1 to move on to stage 2. Let's take a replay of his run, and I didn't notice this, but on the cargo gate, he just barely made it onto the platform as he clips on. And on the jumping spider, he does a ledge skip and blazes through it. The only real hiccup he had was on the warped wall, but after that, he managed to clear with a very fast time, and he's moving on to stage 2. So with that run from Sheepeto, the first episode of Roblox Warrior 2 has come to a close. 20 competitors have taken on stage 1 and 4 of them have cleared. Taking a look at the leaderboard, these competitors are Ryan Chien 950116 with the fastest time at 1 minute and 2 seconds. Naki second fastest, 1 minute and 5 seconds. Sheepeto with 1 minute and 6 seconds. And V Doggy with the slowest time at 1 minute and 15 seconds. In the next episode, we will see some of the stronger competitors compete, including Yellow Mailbox and their best competitor of the last tournament, Yazan 1. With all this said and done, it is time to wrap up this first episode of Roblox Warrior. Remember to check out the Roblox Warrior Discord server down in the description. And with that said, I'm DCostaYT, and I'll see you in episode 2 of Roblox Warrior 2.